Hey everyone, today by the title I'm going to be making some memory video and hopefully it's not awkward, but you know, I just want to do this video. It's just like 50 random facts except some memory moments to share, and let's just get started with that video. I think my first memory ever was actually when I was 3 or 4. I actually learned how to tie my shoe, I think, and I tied my own shoe on a couch when we were leaving to my aunt's house, and I think that was my first memory ever, but I can't be for sure. Or maybe okay, this is my second memory. My other memory is either probably my first one, or there's a B. Okay, and it was when okay, my brother was little and he still had his crib, and I think he was like 2 or something, and I don't know how old I was, to be honest, but it was a while ago when I was a toddler, I guess. And his room actually was both our rooms, because my mom and dad had rooms and stuff like that. And okay, so he was in his crib and he was crying, and my mom was like doing something, so I actually climbed in his crib and I started jumping in it, and he started jumping in it, and he stopped crying, and oh my god, there's a bee that's like, oh my god, it's alive and it's crawling on the ground. My third memory, I don't know when this was, like 2nd grade, I'm pretty sure 2nd grade, maybe even 3rd, but it was in elementary school, and I had a cold sore, because I always get cold sore, so sometimes I stop making videos for a period of time, because I got the cold sore, but I did get a cold sore, I think, by Halloween, because I remember doing a spider hat, and I actually wore it backwards, and people made fun of me, so, yeah, and so I was walking, and I was very independent in 2nd grade, because no one actually wanted to talk to me. I was like basically friendless after school, so basically I walk to, so I walked to the front, I walked home, just let's say that, because it's walking distance away, and I was walking, and a lot of people were running to their buses because they were going to be late, so with the cold sore and the spider hat and people running, I tripped and fell face first into the ground, and my cold sore starts bleeding, and people start making fun of me because I had a cold sore and it was bleeding, and I fell on the ground and I was wearing my spider hat backwards. So that was my sad 2nd or 3rd grade memory. That's my 3rd memory too. My 4th memory, okay, so my 4th memory, I don't know when it was. I don't know when it was, maybe when I was like 5 or something. And so we were with our friends, I guess. Me and my brother, or like my mom, my brother, and I were over in another area. It's nearby too. It's like 2 minutes away. And we were outside our friend's house, and I brought my little blue and white bouncy ball. I used to call it Earth for some reason. It just looked like Earth for me, I guess. And so we were playing with the ball, and we tossed it and stuff, and it was, since you know those like really hard bouncy balls, like the big fat hard bouncy balls, it was that kind too. And we were just throwing it around. It was me and the other 2 people. Kevin was, who's Kevin? I'm kidding. Yeah, he was doing something else, and we were throwing the ball, like I keep saying, and I ended up like squatting, something like that. It was just like that, and they threw the ball at me, and the ball hit my eye. I don't know how that would happen, to be honest with you. I just squatted, and the ball was coming towards me, and I saw it. I did not do anything. I just still stood there, and the ball hit my eyeball. No, I did not get a black eye, thankfully. My eye just really hurt. and I started tearing up in that eye because it gets like hot whenever like something hits your eye. So that's how it felt, and it started tearing out like by itself, manually. I think automatically. Yeah, just automatically. Oh my gosh, this is okay. And but yeah, it was just crying itself, sweating itself, and then they were laughing at me and stuff because I was crying. Because they're boys and I was a girl, the only girl there, and they thought I was wimpy and stuff that hit my eye. They were laughing at me, making fun of me. So that was my experience with the ball. Anyway, my 5th memory, I actually just lost the age thing. So I'm just gonna go with random time. I think 2 years ago, I used the iPod secretly for my dad because he actually owns the iPod and he never uses it, so I just started using it, and I tried bringing it somewhere and something bad happened. It's happening right now. I was secretly bringing it. I shoved it in my sleeve so it wouldn't look like I was actually carrying it because I did not want him to find out, and that's what happened. So I was right behind him. No, yeah, I was right behind him, and he was like it was on a sidewalk, so I just ran to catch up to him, and the iPod fell off my sleeve and hit the ground, and it cracked. And then it cracked, yeah, it cracked. And then actually I hit it, he found it. He thought it was my brother's fault. He got grounded for a while. My brother snitched on me to my mom after finally trying to snitch, because he never snitched on me. My mom told my dad grounded me for 2 months, and he repaired the iPod, and that was my 5th memory, and that's happening right now, like I told you, because as I was setting this up, since I use music on the iPod in the computer, because I don't have the special music for the software I use, I put the iPod, or I just call it my iPod because I really use it. I put it on here, and there's like a little bench at the bottom, like so it connects like the top, and I put it there right now, like before I started the video. It fell on this concrete sandy thing, and it cracked again. So I'm in deep trouble. Don't yell at me if I don't make a video for who knows when. I'm going to try hiding from my dad, but that just makes the punishment even bigger. But it's worth a shot, you know. He never like really cares about it anyway, I guess. But my 6th memory is in 5th grade. I'm pretty sure it's 5th grade. And we were playing kickball with, I think just started class. We were playing kickball, and I was on, so I was a kicker, I was on first base. And there was a person on first base, in the middle of first and second base, and second base. And there's people around like first through second because that's like the big main areas. So a lot of people were there. So I kicked the ball, I ran to first base, then someone kicked the ball, and I got ready to run. I tried running, and I bumped into someone who had the ball, and the ball face planted in my face. So then I start walking away, and she's my friend, I guess, but we don't talk anymore. She said, "You're out, you're out, you're out," and then I turned around, and I guess I was bleeding somewhere. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was lip bleed, because that's what the nurse told me. And then she said, "Oh, I'm sorry," because she was the one who had the ball, actually, I think, because I didn't really see anything, because I just, ran and, turned around and ran and hit my face. But, yeah, so we went to the nurse. It was bleeding for who knows how long, and after getting cleaned up and putting a new pair of, sweater and shirt and something like that, she said that she was pretty sure it was a lip bleed because it did not come out from my nose. And that's what happened for the actual, bleeding situation in 5th grade. Our 7th memory, I'm a Dumbo, so I don't know what number we're on. So for that 6th memory, this relates to that bleeding thing. I never had a nosebleed, ever, until a few weeks ago. We were over at my friend's house, our neighborhood friends, you know, if you watch the dodgeball video, you know who they are. We were by their house, and we were just talking, and we were just sitting in the grass and talking and stuff. Some people were standing up, there were other neighborhood friends too over there. And I told you, I'm sorry, I get off track really easily. We were just talking, and all of a sudden, my nose got hot, so I just went like that really quick. That's what a lot of people do, they just go like that really quick. And I felt draining it, so I went to get away really quick again, and then I swung on my stomach because I was sitting on my butt like usual, and then it drains again, and it lands on my hand, and then I see blood, and I'm like, is that from my face or something? And then I went like this again, like with my whole hand and like that, and then I noticed it was bleeding, and then it starts liquidy, like, you know, blood drops onto the grass. I'm like, I'm bleeding, please, someone. And then they went for tissue, and after putting it there on my nose for a couple seconds, it was like drenched in blood. So then I went home. It took me like 10 minutes till it stopped or something. I don't know how long. It felt like 10 minutes because it kept going. And after it was done, I cleaned my nose because it was still bloody. And it felt so naked. Like, there's so much air in there and so much stuff. It was so horrible. And I never want a nosebleed ever again because it's so warm, it's so draining, it's so bloody and nasty. And it got in my mouth too. So nasty. I never want that to happen ever again, just to be honest with you. Nosebleeds suck. 8, I'm pretty sure. But since I told you, I don't know. I'm just going to keep going with what I think. So yeah. So 8 for me is a near-death experience. Well, actually I had a whole bunch, but like, I really one that stood out to me was when I almost got hit by a car. So that's, if you're interested in hearing that, then continue. So I was in Mexico when I was 8, and that was like the last time I went to. So we were going there, and we were going to this like school museum place. I don't know how to say it in English because like I don't know. And we were walking there because we had to use the bus, and I love the buses there. I'll give you guys another story in number 9. But we were taking the bus, and when we got off the bus, we still had to walk a couple blocks, and we waited at the street, like, you know, gosh, don't even be rude. So when we were at the crosswalk thingy-majagger, it was like the main area of it, so there were no cars coming from the right, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Well, it depends on what you look at it, but yeah, basically at the right. And there were no cars from there, and there was 2 cars on the left, and once the one car passed by, the other car was like really far. It was like at the other light, so I decided I could make it, because like there was no cars, and just like, and I ran. But Mexico is different from the United States and other areas like the United Kingdom and China and stuff, so it's different and more dangerous there. But I ran, and the car was actually speeding. So once I ran, it was so close to hitting me. I don't even know how far it was. It wasn't even that far. It's like 2 people away from me. And I almost got hit by that car, but I ended up stopping and running back in time. And that was my near-death experience. I was like a loser to myself. So number 9, like I told you, I was going to do the other bus memory, and the bus memory was when we were going okay, it was a different time. So we're just riding the bus because we usually got the bus everywhere, or like a taxi. The buses were cheaper, and no, that's a different bus. Okay, so we sat all the way in the back, like right by the door, like at the way back. Like there's no more seats, and the door's like just 1 row ahead of us, but it was like right there too. And so we were like, there's no seatbelts in these Mexican buses we take, and I was sitting near like the lane, the empty lane, like when you walk, and my brother was sitting at the other side of the, well, I don't know how to explain it, but I was sitting right here, and he was sitting on the other end where like the lane is, so we were basically opposite, and there was no one sitting in front of me, no one sitting in front of my brother, and my mom was sitting next to each other. And we were like going pretty fast because, like, you know, it's a bus, and there's a dude. And then the bus jerked. Well, it jerked to a stop. And it's just like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like, we were like really hard. And I almost ended up, like, I grabbed onto the chair, and I twisted around it, so I was basically in the lane, the empty lane. And if I hadn't gripped on the chair any tighter, I could have been sliding across the lane, the empty lane, all the way to the drivers, because it jerked super hard, like really that hard, right? Yeah, I don't know. So like, I don't know, it was really hard when it jerked. Like, I just sitting there, all of a sudden it jerked, so I quickly grab onto the nearest object next to me, which was a chair, and I twisted around it. And if I didn't grab it, I would have fell all the way to the front, hit my head and stuff. And my brother, oh my god, he was worse, because like he also grabbed onto the chair, and he also twisted around it, and he was, oh my god, if the door to exit was open, he would have been gone. Like, it was, thankfully it was closed, but like, since he twisted around the chair, I can't speak. Since he twisted around the chair, he almost fell out of the bus, and he almost like slammed his body into the door, and that was horrible. But it was really fun. I would actually want to do that again. Not to be weird, but it's the truth, okay? Hashtag truth. Okay, so I decided on this memory. I think it happened in 6th grade. I'm pretty sure it happened in 6th grade. When I still had my long hair. So me and Ellie and my mom and my brother were at the mall, and we went from store to stores. It's an outdoor mall too, FYI. And we were in Forever 21, and I was just looking at clothes, and Natalie and my brother were messing around, and they kept dropping clothes all over the ground. And once, my brother dropped like this turquoise top dress thing. Like right when he dropped it, this lady came up and said, "Hey," and they're not me. Natalie and Kevin were like, "Please, did you see that?" So she said, "Hey." They looked at each other. I looked at her. My mom was still looking at clothes, and she got my mom's attention after she said, "Are you the mom?" And of course she would say yes, because she likes to trick people into thinking that Natalie's my adopted sister. And she started talking about this program that she gives to girls, or like, yeah, girls, I guess, females. I don't know the ages, but she gave us this card and started explaining it. It was about getting chosen to go to this hotel that they reserved for the specific purpose of either getting a chance to recognize if you're good as an actor, a modeler, or I think a singer. No, dancer? One of those two. And she gave me and Natalie a card that invited us to that place. Oh my gosh. And we gladly accepted, but it was like, I don't know, a different city or something. So Natalie's mom had to drive us there. And me and Natalie went crazy and stuff. We were so happy. Because if one of us got chosen, well, they choose a couple, but if we got chosen, we could actually have a better chance in being a star and stuff, like more famous, more money and stuff. And we were panicking and stuff, and we bought like a bunch of stuff, but we didn't buy good enough things that we thought they were good enough. And oh my gosh, this is the weird part. Okay, ready for the weird part? So on the day we were supposed to go, we were sweating. We went to the pool with the chlorine, and then we took a poor shower. We took a shower, but like it wasn't the best shower, I guess. It was just really quick, and me and her were panicking on how to wear our hair and what to wear and stuff. So I ended up borrowing this sparkly skirt, and I wore our pasta shirt, and it was white with pink, and I think I wore pink Vans, and the skirt was like purplish blue. Violet, I guess, is sparkly, and we went like that. I think my hair was down. I don't remember. And we spray painted our hair. We like a section of our hair pink, and I think she did purple, but I'm pretty sure she did pink. I didn't even know she spray painted her hair. But we did that. We went there. We did a few commercials. Like we just walked the runway and said our name and stuff. And we did this goldfish cracker thing. And then it's like we pretend we have the bag. We say this stuff I can't remember. We went into here. We went like that. The goldfish cracker brand Graham House or whatever it is. It's delicious and whatever, like commercial. Then me and Natalie got called. Well, it was like a longer story to explain, but we got called, and the lady was asking us questions. How was our grade? What's our personality? What do people think of us and stuff? And she told us what she thought would be best, and she said I'd be good as an actor, which, P.S., I won't be good as an actor because the thing about acting is you have to memorize your lines and be good at acting. I can't do that. Period. And Natalie was chosen to be best suitable for modeling, and she could only choose one of us. What's that? Oh, that's cool. She can only choose one of us to be in this program school for the specific thing she recommended us as. And oh my gosh! But she chose Natalie. But I was so happy for her. But I was disappointed I didn't get chosen. But I could care less because it cost like who knows how many thousands of dollars it was. It was just for a school. It wasn't actually being recommended to an actual star person, but no, we didn't get to go because it costed, I don't know, it just cost a lot of thousands of dollars, so we didn't go. But that was just a really good and proud moment that I had, like the memory, and I just adore that still because I have pictures of that memory. But I hope you guys enjoyed this 10, I'm pretty sure 10, like 10 memory moments video, and if you do it, YouTube changed again. I have to make another YouTube video. I don't know where you can put video responses. I don't even know if you can put it. I think there's video comments, but I don't know. But if you did do it, make sure to like send it to me in a message on YouTube. I'll check it out, I guess. Make sure you just show me that you did it, I guess. And then make sure to like this video and make sure to subscribe. If you watch Flippers, you know another reason you should subscribe. Make sure you subscribe if you want to watch my future videos. I'm gonna upload this video only just because you like to subscribe to people for no apparent reason. Maybe you like them, but I'm not likable. Boop. Poked your nose. And yeah, or you can watch past. I don't know how to explain this. I always say it wrong, but my past year videos. Videos from the past. Videos from the past. But make sure to follow me on my Facebook, my Twitter, my Tumblr. If you want to kick me, if you want to follow me on Instagram, if you want to follow me on Wattpad. I think that's all. But I'll have that linked in the description, and I'll actually also have my 50 random facts video in the description too, and my brother and Natalie's channel in the description also. So make sure you check that out, and I'll see you all in another video, hopefully, like I always say at the end of these awkward ending clips. So if you want to stick around and see some bloopers, then paradise. Pair of dice. Paradise. Is it be still alive? Could have happened. Thank you for your cooperation. So my come on, you can do it. It's slowly backing up. I wish this person luck. I think they got it. Hey, hold on, I got the song ready. Ah!